are live. Hello, guys. Hi. Happy Wednesday. My name is Briyanna Michelle, and welcome to Write With Me Wednesday. I have my girl over here with me.
Hi, everyone. I'm Bella J, and I'm excited to be here, surprisingly. Not
Yeah,
it
that's
was
okay.
just, it's been a long week. It's been a long week.
It,
That's what I've done. Not
it has been a long week. Okay, so if this is your first time here, Write With Me Wednesday is when where we are doing writing related things or just getting some kind of productivity. Um, some productivity done. We write or do whatever we need to do for 45 minutes on, no talking, just vibing. And then 5 to 10 minutes we are chatting, and then we do either another 45 minutes or another 30 minutes, depending on the time. So for today, Write Me Wednesday will be from 6:30 to 8 o'clock. So that gives us probably one full writing sprint and some time to chit chat afterwards. So if you are watching the playback, feel free to join us next week, Wednesday. You have to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell notification button so you are notified every time I'm live. So, Bella, what are you going to be working on today?
I'm going to be hopefully, fingers crossed, finishing the epilogue of my book. Yeah, that's what I need to focus on. I was about to say I'm about to be doing something else, but no, I need to be focusing on finishing this epilogue. So that's what we're gonna be working on. Getting some
Okay,
writing in. I haven't been writing really.
okay, period. I need to do I need to package up some orders because I have my first paranormal book, 24 hours, coming out on Friday. So we have some pre-orders to package up, and I also have a TikTok order to also package up. So that's what I'll be doing. I'll be packaging up orders, child. So I'm very grateful for it that I get to package
Yeah,
up orders.
because we're hitting goals. We're actually surpassing goals.
We are surpassing goals, which is very amazing. Super happy, super blessed to be here. Um, grateful for my readers and the support that I get from those around me. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing, child. Just gonna be chilling for real. I like packaging up orders. It's very low maintenance, so that's what I'll be doing. Ooh, I'm tired, but that's okay. Ain't nothing
Here.
wrong. Ain't nothing
And
wrong being tired. Okay.
that's real life. This is life. Life as an indie author.
Okay.
Real stuff.
And I've been authoring very close to the sun lately. Yeah, I have been. I have been. So
Again, we are locked apparently inside of our Zoom. We can't get out.
can't get out. It
We trying to get out.
it won't let us log off. We are here to stay on our Zooms. Um. So yeah, I'm ready to start this. Start whenever you are. Or did you want to give it a few minutes to wait for people to come on?
Let's start at 6:35.
All right. Cool.
And then I'm gonna try to do what did I okay. What's that? Oh, Zoom. Set that up for 6:35. Oops, that was loud. Did you get well one did you get more orders today? I don't know if you mentioned that. I might have missed it.
Yes, I have a order. I have a TikTok order from. Ooh, which card did it use? Oh my god, card. Damn. Hold on. I um I got a order from TikTok, and I've gotten an order from. I think I got another paperback pre-order from our website. So yes, ma'am. Very
88.
Yeah, I'm happy about that. Um, my computer is operating at a slow frequency.
That's correct. Where did I start?
Why do they print out this way now? I'm like, whatever. My print labels.
We're all just like, it is what it is at this point. It is what it is.
Yeah, like my shipping labels used to print out in portrait mode, but now they're printing out in horizontal mode. So I don't know why. It just looks like, why would you do that? You know? Why would you do that? Exactly. Why would you do that? But it's fine. It's fine. It looks a little crazy, but it's okay. Just as long as what needs to be printed out gets printed out. So for real, that is the most important part.
I gotta figure out how. Oh, but I'm listening. I gotta figure out how to make this money back tomorrow. How to close out this one part. But I think I'm gonna just have it where like he's on like social media, and you know how like on the Shade Room they be posting like random tweets that somebody made. I think it'll be like something like that, and it'll be like from that girl.
Oh yeah, do that. And
because the way like, to mention her once more of like I ain't hear from her ever again, but whatever. I'm just trying to think what it would be that. I mean, I ended up in the Shade Room one time, y'all. Was it the Shade Room? It was one of those blog thingies. Yeah, but it was I had posted something on Twitter that went super viral, and they just basically took that. It was somebody's video. I don't know if you ever remember that one girl, and we're anyway, but it's the one girl who made a video for Lizzo in her dress. She made a video. She was going to an awards, I think it was, and she had made a video for Lizzo, about this dress that Lizzo wore, and Lizzo ended up like her team seen it, and they sent her the dress. It was this whole big thing. It was really cool.
Samara.
You remember her name? Well, that video I had posted on Twitter, and I forgot what I just said. You know, obviously it was just a cute thing, and it went super viral there. And so then they grabbed my tweet and all this stuff. And my friend was like, "Oh, have you seen this? You're on the same." I was like, "Oh, my bad." Hey,
period. Okay.
It was nothing crazy. It was nothing crazy, but something like that. But I feel like it would be, she'll say something crazy that would end up on with shade on top, and it would just show that she has not changed. She's still the same type of person.
Yeah, listen.
Because everybody else changed. Everybody, and that's the thing. Really quickly, when people be like, "Oh, you know, I want them to make up with their parents," or you know what? Sometimes that's not always the case.
Listen,
you might just because everybody don't have to have everything don't have to have a happily ever after fix the family. Maybe I was about here falling in love. I still don't like that lady, you know. So.
Listen, yeah, and also my partner probably don't like that lady. So now we both don't like that lady.
Because there it can be where maybe you try, or it's like a subplot in the story, and it's still like she's still on that shit. She's still on that bullshit because there's a lot of people in the world who they try to fix relationships with their parents or their fit siblings or somebody, and it's still just they show their true colors again. And so
that's usually how it goes.
Don't like you either, and we all just don't like you, and we moved on. We tried though. We tried.
That's usually how it be. We still don't like you, and it just is what it is. Unfortunately.
I wish they would have showed them, you know, that relationship, you know, mended. Baby,
right? Like if they were going to mend it, and they showed us signs of mending it, and it just didn't happen, and I feel like in a fleshed out way, then I'd be like, all right.
Yeah, I feel like it still need to have some kind of closure, like where the character might say, like, I'm just not going to even try no more. Something like that, where it's just not left in the open of us wondering, like, all right, all that stuff happened with her mom or whatever. Did they ever fix it? It needs to be something that say we ain't fix it. Like,
tell us something, please.
but it don't have to be fixed. Is the point? Like, it don't have to be
Right.
fixed because some relationships don't get fixed. Because I think, well, I don't know if that's the thing you want to talk about, but I know in the book there's like issues with family members, I think.
Which book? I got
Book. I got too many.
What book? But yeah, there are issues, and I thought about mending the relationship between Ivory and her dad, and I was like, you know what? No, some things are not mendable. Some things
And
are not.
maybe later on in someone else's book, they can even mention it, or but especially when it's like a short period of time, like you hate this person, example, you hate this person all this time, and now in 2 weeks of a book, they don't make no.
Yeah, we need a slow climb to revolution.
Like, maybe we might be working towards it.
Yeah.
Maybe in a few years, another book, you see that, oh, they're better now. But okay, are you putting
Yep, yeah. Let me get the music.
Have the music you've been using been working?
Yeah, it's been working fine, which is great. I mean, the vibe is blah blah blah, but at least we got some copyright free music because when I get monetized, I need to.
Call it, because
What you say?
In just silence.
Yeah, no, we definitely need some music. But when it's time for your girl to get monetized, I need them to be able to pay me from all of these videos and not just a couple. So yeah.
Exactly.
All right. 1:45.
It's already started.
Oh, okay, cool.
We got 40 minutes left.
Oh, okay. Let me turn the music on. Honey? No, stop it.
fine. I didn't even notice.
You know, I was about to be like,
No, 720. It was 720 because we started at 35, right?
we was. Damn.
Okay, how did you do?
I'm not done.
That's right. That's right. Not bad. 282. I'm getting there. I think there's like I have a list of things that I wanted to cover. Hopefully that's a thing that needs to be like wrapped up. Um, there's one thing that I'm like, I don't know how this will fit into here. It was originally somewhere else in the book and it just didn't fit right there either. So I'm gonna see if I can find one more place it can go.
Okay. If not, can you use it for something else later? You can use it on your Patreon.
No, it's only like just a small little, because I feel like it needs to be closed off. Like when people to understand, like, okay, did this ever happen or what happened after this? Like, so yeah, it has to fit in here somewhere. I just don't know
where. Okay, it's
where. I think so. I think so about like this plot point. So yeah. But I did figure out the girl little thing.
Okay. With the social media.
Yeah, like a little unpopular opinion post that got posted. Her.
I mean, you know, everybody's been very, very unpopular these days with their unpopular opinions.
Yeah, hers funny because this is Nelly. Nelly's home. It's happened to the story from something he said from the very beginning. So it's like, hopefully the readers laugh that he's gonna bring that up one more time.
Okay, period.
One more time.
We need it.
Mm-hmm. But I'm still under 185. Wait, no, I didn't put this in there yet. But I'll still be under 185. Well, did I ever put any of his? Because I'm like writing on the little app. So I'm like, did I put any of his stuff, his chapter in yet?
What little app?
Did the one I used was Sprints.
Okay. You said under 185,000?
Oh wait, hold on.
Okay. Never mind.
Never mind. I was, but that just added 1,000 words. So now I'm at exactly 185 and 74 words. So we'll see. I'm still, still going through some things. A few things might still get cut or changed. So, but we're not at the 200,000,
That's amazing. I know you want it to be under. So yeah, I'm glad you're under at least. Because
something else gotta be like, oh shit, I didn't write that first sex scene yet. That won't be 15,000 words. And maybe
15, right? It won't be 15,000 words. But knowing you and how you like to write your sex scenes,
you be talking. Every time I be writing sex scenes now, I'm thinking like, she's saying my sex scenes be like pages long.
They do. What book was I reading? When I was reading Bookmark.
It's very small one, and his epilogue is very, very small. It's like it gives y'all just a little bit of taste of the end.
That's also not insult. Like I love that. I love that you're
not like
let me say they're longer than mine, which a lot of people's sex scenes are actually longer than mine. So honestly, that's not that's okay. Because I think I noticed it when I was reading Bookmark, because we'll have like 2 pages with her POV and then you'll end it and then give us more picking it up from his POV or vice versa.
You know what it is? I like to do that. And one of my friends was telling me she was like, I actually like that because I want to get both sides, and it really depends. Like if I feel like they need I want y'all to see both sides in some of them because I don't think I did that too much in this one because as I told you, God has way more point of views when it comes to that. But in certain ones, I wanted to get both of them. Like after they become or right before they become official, I think it goes from both sides.
Mhm.
But yeah, like this little last one from like it getting to spicy to the spice ended is 300 words. Like it's just like look quick. Y'all know they do something.
Not
Y'all
with
know
the
they,
okay.
I don't know. I gotta see which one is the longest one. But then, like their very first spicy moment,
Mm-hmm.
that is pretty long.
Listen. There's nothing wrong with that. You actually encouraged me to make mine a little bit longer. Cause I didn't. I think for me,
Trying.
and
This
that's
is
listen.
way.
It's fine. I enjoyed every minute of it in bookmarked.
Yeah.
Sierra
I mean,
said she saw the review on TikTok that compared the bookmark to Kennedy Ryan. Instantly added it to my TBR.
wait,
Okay,
oh, who said that? I think I seen something today.
Bookmark is a very emotional read. It is a women's fiction. And as a lover of both authors, the emotional, the emotions, because I don't know what I was going to say after the emotional. Maybe the emotional capacity. I don't know. And Bookmark does give me, they're both emotional books, which we love. We love that. Y'all know Bookmark is a fave of mine. I've talked about it in the video. And again, if you're watching the playback, it is a women's fiction. It's not a romance. Okay, so just don't get your hopes up thinking that it's a romance because it's not. And what makes a romance a romance? They need to get together at the end of the book. That is the only thing that makes a romance a romance. Okay, women's fiction, they don't have to get together because the romance is not the
That's why,
main
like,
part of the
even
story.
just not even bookmark, but I know people don't like that lady, the white lady that everybody talk about. Ho when I read that book that people be talking about is a terrible or this is not a romance. It ends with us. It's not, y'all. I don't know who told you. They don't end up together as they should not.
It said it
Like
ends with us.
it ends with.
The girls are not paying attention.
I said, y'all, this was never. I mean, I've never been one of those. If I read a book, I'm reading the book and I'm just gonna enjoy the book.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need a happily ever after. So when I first read the book, I did like it. That was actually the first book I read, and they did not end up together. And I was like, oh. But also, it was like they didn't need to end up together. They didn't need to end up together. So for me, I was satisfied. I was like, this is very toxic. Some of y'all who write these toxic characters, they don't actually need to end up together. It needs to be a women's fiction where the woman is choosing herself because that was a very toxic book. So like when people talk about it, I said it's a lot of I think there's a lot of DV in there. Like it's toxic. They should have ended up. Y'all acting like they ended up together at the end. They did. It ended it with them. So like for me, I didn't know that going in. I didn't because I suck at read a book back synopsis and all that stuff.
Right.
But it didn't affect me. I know for some people when it doesn't end the way they want, it affects them. But also I feel like if you was to go back, I never checked to see what category her books is in. But
I don't know.
But it's probably women's fiction.
At least that one is. It gotta be. Because
I feel like a lot of her books need to be women's fiction because the ones I did read before I became over here, I'm Black talking all this stuff and Black books like I do now. This is the spec my early 20s, y'all. They have a lot of what we say trauma. Like,
listen,
act like it don't be over there. It be everywhere, y'all. It be everywhere because
I believe she came from Wattpad. she used to write on Wattpad, and I also used to write on Wattpad. So I've read more diversely on Wattpad. Was eating all of the books up on that app, and a lot of books that I read, it was some crazy stuff. Like it just
About it, I always say like, yeah, like I don't want, but it's like a lot of these some of these things is life. This is like I don't know what y'all be meaning sometimes when you say that, because it's like this is somebody's actual life experiences. Let me tell y'all right now, with cookies on top got some trauma in it, and this is just her life. This is just the story. That's the story. That's the story.
That's the story. Okay.
You talk about Finding Christmas. There's trauma in there. There's grief. That's trauma in some kind of capacity.
Traumatic ass stories. Beautifully traumatic. Also equally beautifully traumatic. Okay. These are romantic suspense.
That's kind of concept. They got things going on.
They got a lot of stuff going on.
Florence, I mean, time was going through a lot over there. Trauma was her boyfriend. Because I would have PTSD if I found out in the morning of my wedding somebody that he was cheating on me. I have a lot of PTSD.
I will have a lot of PTSD. Okay. I'd be in somewhere sitting and rocking in the chair. Or I'd be like Tom, acting crazy with a bat in my hand, going in. That is what I would be doing because
I batter up, and she did.
Hey, batter, swing.
I'm trying to finish. I mean, I probably won't finish.
Let me send the PUP outside because he.
Oh yeah, how much did you do? Really?
Well, I never stopped while we were talking, so because I didn't know if we. I didn't know we were done, but I did 4. And now I believe I'm on my last one. But I do have other things. I have other things to do. So let me let the PUP out because he opened up the trash can earlier. So he's in his room for being a bad pup.
Okay.
BRB.
BRB. Now unlock the windows out your car. Where did it go? I need to go get my charger, but I don't feel like getting up. Let me go get my charger. I got the windows on your car.
I'll definitely bust the windows out your car. Because please don't play with me. Hold on. I need to get some water. Did I drink any water today?
I hope so.
I hope so too, but now that I'm thinking back, I don't know. But that's
you'll know when you go to the bathroom.
Please.
Your body
Please. You gotta go downstairs. You're being a bad pup. Okay.
Ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. 30 minutes starting now. Well, it's counting down.
Okay. Music is also coming.
Okay. that is our time.
Okay.
I was like, why are you in the comments talking some hey?
So,
I'm like, hey. When I
Monique,
didn't see that before. I did not finish. I did not finish, but I'm almost there.
okay. Well, how do you
I
feel
had,
about what you have?
huh?
How do you feel about what you have?
I think I like it. I need to like really like read through it and all that stuff to see how I really feel about it. But I
Mm-hmm.
think I like it. Um, like I don't know about you, but I usually know the last couple of sentences I want to end the book.
Mm.
So I gotta get there. I gotta get there. Um,
Sometimes I know. It depends. Like, I, Gabrielle, please.
because it gotta hit on the right note. Because that's how y'all all be loving my little infinity bookmark infinity shit because they've been saying it the whole book, so we have to have it end that way too. But I like it, or either that or tie it back to the title if I can, which this one ties back to the title.
Okay,
Um,
good.
which is really cute. I think they better think so too. Yeah, I really think so too. But yeah, I do overall like it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just gotta see how it flows. So hopefully I don't know if I'm gonna keep writing after this or I told you I want to finish reading what I got left. I don't think I ever checked how many chapters I got left. So that is kind of my priority.
Okay.
So that I can have read all of it in one day. So yeah, I have 11 chapters to go.
Okay. Are you like reading and stopping, or are you just kind of like vibing? Are you looking for things while you're reading, or are you just like vibing out and seeing if anything stops you?
No, I'm looking for things as I'm reading, so I have to
Okay.
focus.
Okay.
So like what I do is since I put it on my Kindle, I just do a note and
Mm-hmm.
then
Mm-hmm.
I will go back through all the notes. In Scrivener, like I'll open that up and just look at the notes and then make the changes in Scrivener. So I'm not making the changes in Scrivener right now. I'm just quickly like taking a note of like
And the Kindle's yours.
there's a typo or this doesn't flow right or change this or we said throat 10,000 times. So yeah, that's all I'm doing. So it's been pretty quickly. So this was like a whole that's crazy to say. This little part was a whole novel in itself because it's 50 some thousand words.
Yeah. Yeah. You're
But
not
yeah.
wrong. You are not wrong. Okay, good. Well,
I
maybe
didn't listen back to them damn auditions today either, which is
I did
fine.
not either. I
Tomorrow.
forgot. Okay,
I
yeah.
actually meant to remind you when I
Yeah.
talked to you earlier. I forgot. Um,
We'll do it
I think
tomorrow.
I was to remind you, and I said I ain't do it myself. So, so hopefully tomorrow, because I would like to, I don't know what happens next, but
Uh,
um, I guess get on their schedule and figure out, that part. Because,
yeah.
in a perfect world, this audio book will come out this year. That would be perfect.
Right.
But I
It's
how these
perfect.
people are. I don't know how that works.
Mm,
Um,
I know it's a long process. Well, it can be a long process.
yeah. So I think they say once they start recording, it's not that fast, but it's not that long, but
Mm-hmm.
it's the getting to the recording part of it. Because if they don't have any availability to like July, August, or whatever, and then after that, I guess there's more stuff like editing and production and all that stuff. But none of that really is my business.
Yeah, I must say I know that, like, or at least I've heard that, like, when it's time to do the audio, the author has to be, I guess, like, read over some stuff and listen
Yeah,
and
so
that kind of
I don't know
stuff.
goes. Like if it's like, do they do it one part? Then they be like, do you like how it's going? I do know that they tell us that it can be us, or we can also get like beta listeners who, if we don't want to listen to it ourselves or whatever, basically to make sure that they didn't mess up. Like, because even like in the audition, which and I take off for that, but as she was reading a point, she said something else that would also make sense to go there. But it's like that's all just good when you're because you're in it. You're in it, and you're just like, oh, I'm reading, but that's not what I said, girl. That's what I said. So
That's
it's
not
things like that for us to catch, so they can go back and re-record that.
yeah.
Or if like they're reading something and the intonation or whatever is not matching what it needs to be. Like that, like if I'm saying she, she's supposed to be sad and you sound a little too happy, this needs to be redone. So I know we got to do all those things.
Okay.
But I think between now and that part, it's probably like a lot more quiet to it. I think I know I do got to fill out like a form, like a character form type of thing. And I think that might be, and then I think she said something about covers. I don't know how that all goes. So I guess we're gonna see. But yeah, it's a process, but I'm excited. But I know like there's times where there's like a lot of quiet between. So that should be fun.
Excited. Yeah, I'm excited to have.
Yeah, I'm excited to just go through it, and then I can do more and more books, because I know I'm tired of people saying, "Is it on audio?" Alexa,
girl, get that question all the time. Here I go. No,
I used to say, "Do you have audiobook money?"
That's not what I say.
But that's what I be saying. I only say. I mean, I put my LOL because I mean, hopefully y'all.
Please.
I'm jokey all the time with my readers. Like, that's the thing when people be getting like frustrated. I say, most I don't get frustrated. I say funny shit back. Not even trying to be funny, but I be being funny. So like, if they comment and be like, "Oh my God, where's Cookie Dough Part 2?" I say, "Girl, I'm trying. I wanted the same thing because I'm wondering the same thing."
Same. Okay, because people keep asking about Asha and Levi. I don't even know where they at. Like, you asking me, you had to go ask them.
You put out a APB.
Yeah, I don't know
where report. Something. Maybe we all in this together.
Listen,
y'all talking about bookmark, like, oh my God. I say, you want a tissue? That's all I got. That's all I got.
Yeah,
for you.
You hit me with the tissue a couple of times too, and I'm like, this bitch. No, I don't want a tissue. I want something else.
And tissues for you. I don't got no therapy money. I actually need to go put that into the author's note. I am not responsible for any therapy after this, because I don't.
Go put that in the author's note, okay? Please.
I be funny with readers, because I also don't take it too personal.
Yeah. No.
People are asking for, like, they've been asking for cookie dough for 3 years, or for with cookies on top for 3 years, and maybe I can't, if they're not talking to me, they're not talking to me. So you just gotta be patient. I wish this book was already out.
Okay. We want to clap our hands together and click our heels together, and the book just magically appears. Ta-da! I
am ready to be not obsessed. Well, obsessed, but I'm ready for another set of characters to control me. I'm tired of these ones. I'm over them. They're at their eviction. You got 30 do you know you have 30 minutes?
Yeah, 30.
Like, I'm over it, y'all. So when y'all ask me or asking us, trust us, especially when we're writing the book. I'm not trying to prolong it.
Yeah, because please. Now, listen, I think I posted the other day, I said, Asha and Levi are going to be dragging me by my edges through the mud. I said, no, I'm not writing them yet, but I know they will be. And that's just
I know I didn't know this was gonna happen. I didn't know. I knew their book was gonna be longer
Mhm.
than obviously their novella, but
Right. But nobody thinks the book is going to take 3 years, 2, 3 years.
3 years. That's how I feel. 3 years.
Nobody's thinking that. We
Let me
don't
go
know
look.
how long these books are going to
How many writing days have I actually had?
be. Ooh.
This can't be right.
It got to be, because what would it say?
What's y'all counting for? How many days is in a year?
365.
It says 257 writing days.
Who?
257.
Oh.
It doesn't sound long, but let me open another one. Because I
257?
don't, yeah, I don't, I mean, I would say I didn't start consistently writing until probably August.
Okay.
Like all the time, like almost
But you
every
might
day.
you might have had some sporadic days.
Yeah. And the very first day was in 2022, which when I tell y'all I've been working on this book for a long time, but from 2022, then I didn't really write again to 2024. But
Listen, I understand. I understand that. I understand that. Picking up that pencil or that pen and that laptop, and then never picking it up again to a while later. I understand.
let me
Julie,
see what
I've also done that.
so total one was 153 writing days. So
Okay. That'll be cool for when I start using my Scrivener that I paid for.
yeah, it's really cool to see because I mean it breaks it down by months, days, and all that stuff, so you can see when you actually was writing, your average amount of writing days, all those things. So and it's really good to see because you can see like okay, like for cookie dough or with cookies on top, it's taken me
Mhm.
almost years to really write this book, like actually of the days,
Yeah.
whereas with 1201 that's like 6 months. So though it took me a span of like a year probably because I started 1201 in November 2022 and it came out.
Mhm.
So it came out. I think I finished probably in September. So it came out and it came out in November. But that in my head, it's like, oh, that took 10 months, but really it didn't take a writing days. If I would have sat down and write every day for 6 months, it would have been finished in 6 months, which is still crazy. But yeah, it's nice to see those things. 257 is crazy.
Yeah, because I don't know. Um, really, I mean, what?
Don't be like me.
24 hours, which comes out this Friday. If
Yes,
you
it does.
pre-order the website, you actually get it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Ba-da-da-da-da. Um,
Well, you mean if you already pre-ordered?
we're already pre-ordered. Yeah. I mean,
Already pre-ordered. And if
or
yeah, because the ebook comes out tomorrow, right?
yeah. Well, the ebook for my website people comes out tomorrow, but for on Amazon it comes out on Friday.
Yes.
Okay. Um what was I saying? Not be
Oh my
forgetting.
God. This is how blues took me 17 days.
Ooh,
Um,
I love that for you. See, and that cause people be asking me how long it take you to write a book, and I'm like, it really just depends on the book and what's going on. Like, remember us this Christmas? I think that might have taken me 3 weeks between the like idea, actually sitting down and write it, editing, and all of that jazz. I think that took 3 weeks. The Valentine's Day book, I think, also took around that same time, between 3 to 4 weeks. Um, 24 hours to I'm gonna say that book, that actual book, and not like not just the entire paranormal concept, because I was working on a different book from that same world. Um, that I don't know what February, January, December into January, maybe a month and a half, 2 months.
okay. And see, that's the thing
Something
because
like
you got to think. Are you writing every single day on them? So yeah, when you start using it, it's really cool to see because you just answer like, well, it took me actually this many writing days, but it actually took this long because like it took me 10 writing days, but it actually took me a month because I didn't write every single day or there was other things going on.
Exactly.
But it is like I said, it's good to see because if you were to say, okay, I can sit down and write a book in 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
But we all know that also sometimes the characters pause you. You gotta figure things out. Like I'm stuck on this part of how to get from here to here to here and make sure it's all cutesy at the end. And
Mm-hmm.
I like to do full circle moments in this and particularly in this book because it's so fucking much.
Yeah.
When I tell you I probably won't read this book until 2028.
Please.
Oh no, I probably have to read it in 2026 because they'll get an audiobook as well. But
Mm-hmm.
good riddance would be the
Please, not because I haven't read the Find My Way series since it came out.
if y'all are authors and you like think that that's weird, especially if you ever publish a book, you will get sick of your book to the point where you're just like, I don't want to touch anything. I don't want to look at you anymore. But then when you go back and read it, maybe after a year or so, it's so cool. Like for me, like I just be giddy reading my own books, which you should be. Which I mean, that's like what you're going for. That's one of the reactions you want. I be sitting up here, oh my god, who wrote this? Oh my god, this happened. Especially because after a year, like I couldn't tell you probably all the things that happened in 1201. If you tell me something, I'd be like, oh, that did happen. I forgot about that. Like there are certain scenes that I remember. Like I know one of my favorite ones was when they went like shopping and he asked her to like let him pick out what she was gonna wear to the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought it was so cute. That was a cute little moment, especially when he slipped out and said she got a lot of ass. Like I was in my head.
I'm screaming.
But
I don't remember that. I don't remember.
Like, you remember? Oh my god, they went
I
to.
don't know. I don't remember that part. I think one of my favorite parts was like us actually getting his POV when they were at the hotel and we realized like, hold on. You like her.
You like her.
You like her. You trying to act like you ain't like her, but you like her. And I wasn't.
That's funny because that is the scene that I had originally. If I had to pick, I was gonna have the midnight auditions read that scene because that's the beginning of chapter 4. Because I'm like, oh shit,
you like her.
you like her. Oh my god.
We didn't know. Like we just thought she was being nice because you felt bad for her. I mean,
but
I know you gonna tell us you liked her this soon. Like, damn, yeah, you should fuck your brother up.
Well, no, that was a cute one too. And I think I actually forgot about when I read through it. When I was looking, I said, "Oh my god, he was down bad from the very beginning."
And we love that. We love it. Listen, I love a down bad man. Not just this. My favorite.
Because when you first meet, you think like, "Damn, you ain't had to tell her why she over there crying like that." Like, "Damn, you rude." Like,
she already stressed out, and you're making it worse.
I don't even ever crying over there.
You're not here. What's that song? That nigga had you crying on his birthday. On your birthday, you this nigga the worst way. Yeah, toughen up.
That's what he said. Toughen up. Like, what the fuck you doing crying over that nigga? Like that nigga or all the people. Mm-hmm. He's my brother, but still,
my twin. Him. You cry with somebody else.
And that was the other part. Like, I love to have a little dot somewhere because because it took a while before she mentioned, not a while, but before she mentioned that that's his twin, and you're like, excuse me, did we say?
We knew they was brother.
Yeah, brother all this time. What you mean?
We didn't know they was twins.
Yeah. What you mean?
It ain't.
Read books after a while because I am looking forward to rereading and listening to 1201. Mm-hmm. But I do think I have to comb through the manuscript also before just to double check everything, because it's my fault if they make a mistake. But if they make a mistake, that's my fault. It's my fault. Basically, if there's some kind of typo in the manuscript, because they're reading the manuscript. Now, if it's a typo, they can understand. But if it's like, like how you said in that one book, you had the wrong name. Like if that was in the manuscript, that's not their fault. That's on you.
Wrong. Very true.
So, yeah.
We're going to make sure you get it together. It's fine.
But this is great. I'm going to go listen. Hopefully I finish listening by 9:30.
How did you guys feel that are watching if you did anything? Or if you were just
we be over here just keying.
Our usual. But if you guys have any questions, you can leave questions in the chat. I'm gonna do a Q&A video later on in life.
We're supposed to do a Q&A video.
We are also supposed to do a Q. We gotta set. So when I went live the other day, Sierra ended up. She screenshotted the questions that the girl was asking on TikTok.
Okay.
So we finna make content out of every day. So we can make it into like a Q&A video. We can either do it live or it can be whatever.
I like it. We still got to figure out the whole going live.
Because it would have to be outside of this allotted time. Yeah.
But yeah, we'll figure it out. I need to go on YouTube, see how it's going. But I need to learn how to turn off those notifications.
What notifications? All of them?
Your video is blocked. Notifications. I literally get it like almost not all, I feel like every single day. I feel like this one that I posted today, it probably already got blocked.
Did you have music in it?
I had muted you because I had muted this, but what you said?
I said, did you have music in it?
Yeah, you didn't just hit the Kendrick Lamar?
Oh yeah, so you can't do that over here. you have to find the sound over here.
I'm not gonna do that because these are repurposed from TikTok. Y'all gonna get what y'all get. I mean, I'm up. Oh, I got 9.2 views, 9.2K views this in the last 28 days.
Period. That's amazing.
I don't know. It's always gonna be from the whatchamacallit though. What's this thing called? The shorts, my short speed. They do. I mean, some of them get a lot of views. By a lot, I mean like 400.
That's a lot nowadays, show.
Well, thank you. But I still I gotta edit that video, that week in the life video.
I was gonna ask you how was that going.
I didn't open it yet, and I'm going. At the end, I need to figure out how to do the videos where how on TikTok it was that one sound where it's like she's about to go to Costco. I had to say Costco, so the other place. She's about to go to Costco and get 2 items, and then it's like she did not go in Costco and get 2 items. Like it freezes on the person. You know what I'm talking about?
I feel like I do know what you're talking about, but I also feel like I can't like visualize it.
Basically, the last video I recorded for my week in the life, I told them I was going to come back and give them a recap of Sunday. I did not do that. I didn't do anything. So I want that to be like, I'm going to come back and it's like, I lied, y'all. I never closed out that video. I never closed out that video at all. And I said,
Unfortunately, I do that a lot. And I
have watched some of your videos where you just stop talking. That's it.
You be here, go. You here, you know. Be forgetting. My bad, y'all. All right, like, sorry. I be forgetting. Like earlier, I literally I started recording and I was like, all right.
You was recording.
Huh?
You did tell me you was recording today.
Yeah. And then what did I do for the rest of the day? I laid on the couch.
That would be fun. It'd be like, hey y'all, welcome to a day in life. Are you doing a week in a life?
This week, yeah, I'm
Okay,
fine.
okay, this is Wednesday, and then you just cut to you on the
Yeah, then I
JK.
cut. We on Thursday, child. Cause listen, I can't close out each day. I don't want to close. I realize that with the week of the life, I don't necessarily need to close out each day. As long as the end of the vlog is thank you so much for watching this week in the life, and I'll see y'all the next day, child. Cause shit, it's
I gotta get. Well, that was my first one, so I'm gonna try to get better for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's just like with my regular TikToks, figuring out not, I would say hacks, figuring out the hacks of things of
Okay.
recording. Because
Okay.
like, I mean, I'll give y'all one of my hacks now. If I'm recording a writing blog,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not recording my whole stuff writing. I'm recording 2 minutes of me typing on my laptop.
Mm-hmm.
I was just prepping for something.
That's how it's
I'm
done.
actually writing in the sprint at that moment. But when I do the video, I show you of me typing because at some point I was typing, but you know how much I got on my phone? None. And editing, my first few that never made it to the light of day is because it was going to take too much to edit them down. And I had to learn, like, okay, you don't need to record the whole thing of you writing unless that's the purpose of the video is to a whole video, and then you're gonna like maybe speed it up or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I also just realized now I want to start taking more, even shorter clips, like 10 seconds of me just typing, because when I want to do things like my life as an indie author, I wanted to do one where I'm just showing a whole bunch of different days of me like opening my laptop or typing or whatever. But I get frustrated because the videos be so long and I just say, forget it, never mind. Or I delete a lot of the longer videos because space. So I want to have like a whole bunch of B-roll content of just me typing, but very short clips, like 10-second clips. So it's like something I gotta like ingrain in my mind every time I'm about to do a video like that. Quick 10-second clip to save. So that's something. But yeah, I think a lot of the content creation is learning the different tricks and ways, because nobody wants to edit 50 hours of video to get it down to 5 minutes if you're doing a YouTube, or 20 minutes. Even if you're doing a 30-minute YouTube for a week in the life, that means you probably got like 4 hours of content you're gonna go through.
Yeah, when I did the weekend of life, it was I think the video might have been 2 hours, and I cut it down to what I think it was an hour of content. But I've learned how I like to record. So I do a lot of talking. Rambles, yaps, but yaps about important things, or like actual like writing updates. And then if I'm like, okay, let's actually write, I might have 10, maybe 12 seconds of me actually typing. And then we're on to another update of what I've just written, or I'm showing something, or like showing, me doing the content, or me just like talking through the actual process. So the actual writing aspect, like I did do a writing John, but I switched the camera around. Like I did an angle from here, and then I did an angle from here, then I did a top angle overview. So if I do
Cameras.
yeah, and I did that when I was at home. But if I'm on the go, which y'all know I record a lot of videos on the go in the car, or just like at my job, I'm not doing all of that. I'm not doing all of that. But I do enjoy the I mean sometimes I get like a little like, girl, you talking too much. But then I'll get comments of people responding to like the things that I don't necessarily expect people to respond to, if that makes sense. Like they're responding to parts of the ramble. So the girls are listening, which I appreciate.
Yeah, it really goes down to like your audience, what they like.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then really, because if you're just a yapper, you're just a yapper. That's just who you are.
Yeah, and it's clear that I'm a yapper. Y'all know this. If y'all didn't know, Bella's also a yapper. So we just like to talk.
Like,
But we're
that's why we still here.
We are going to hang up because if we don't, we're going to be here for another 30 minutes.
I gotta go eat anyway.
Me too, yapping. So thank you guys so much for listening today, and we will see y'all next week for another Write With Me Wednesday. Be sure to follow Bella on her YouTube channel, guys. It is Author Bella J on YouTube. And if this is your first time coming across my video, then hit the subscribe button. But thank you guys so much, and good night. Bye.
Bye.